Hi, welcome back guys. Today's video I want to talk about how my world takes care of me, or another way to look at it is how life happens for you, not to you, right? So what do we mean by this? Let's say, for example, there's a job opportunity that you're looking for, you really want this job, and in your mind, when you're thinking capacity, you're thinking, you know what, this is the ideal job. If I can only get this job, all my problems will be solved or sorted, or that type of thing, right? And you'll immediately feel great because you've got the job. You do everything you can to get the job. You go for the interview, you put on a great interview, and somebody else gets the job and not you. And at that moment there, it can really feel like things aren't going in your direction or aren't going well for you. But just imagine this. Imagine now for a minute that your world takes care of you, which means things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. So maybe there's a better opportunity, or maybe this is a really bad opportunity, or maybe if you got this opportunity, you got this job, something bad will come from it that would make you feel crappy, or that would bring you down to a place that you don't want to be at. And maybe the best thing that could happen is if some benevolent force could just step in, make sure you don't get the job so you'd have to experience this hardship. Look at it like this, right? Everybody's been in a relationship, unless you're 11 or 12 years old, everybody's been in a relationship typically, right? Especially as you get older. And you have many relationships, right? And so therefore you could probably think back to a relationship whereby you was in a relationship with someone and they broke up with you, and hey, it just didn't feel so good when that happened, right? Maybe you felt depressed and heartbroken and sad and so forth and that type of thing, right? Because you're in a relationship with somebody, you wanted to be with them, unexpectedly, out of the blue, they broke up with you. And that feels like crap for most people. Most people are going to say it feels like crap when they've had their heart broken, right? In that moment, it can seem like everything's going wrong, like things are just going bad for you, like life is not working for you, not working out well in the way that you want it to work. But what if the person that you're with, that you broke up with, or that left you, maybe left you for someone else, whatever it is, the person that left you in a state whereby you was heartbroken, right? And that's all you can think about. But what if that person breaking up with you was the best thing that could possibly happen? It's stopping you from even further heartache down the road that would be even greater, right? Because think about this. You could be with somebody, for a year, you break up, you're heartbroken, and then you think, what if I only worked out? You could have worked out, and then you're with that person. Instead of being with them for a year, you're with them for 5 years, and then you get married, and then it doesn't work out, and then you lose a lot more in the end, because they weren't right for you anyway. So what happened? By staying with them, it just prolonged and delayed your happiness in many ways. If you think about it, if somebody else was there that you was going to have a happy relationship with, wouldn't you want to get with them sooner rather than later? Wouldn't you want to drop all the other relationships that you're having, no matter how good they seem, to have the one that's really, really good for you, or really right for you, the one that you're going to really love being in, right? Because why? Because your world takes care of you. You don't get the job, it seems like it's a disaster. Your career's over, or the career opportunity you were looking for that you really wanted didn't work or didn't happen. But your world takes care of you. Perhaps the right one is around the corner or down the road somewhere that you can't see just yet. And a lot of times, what we do is because we hold on to the opportunity that we think we missed. It's the opportunity is perceived, or the missing of the opportunity is perceived, right? So you perceive it as you missed out on an opportunity, you've lost out on something, you didn't get what you wanted, and you're upset about it. If you focus too much on that thing, sometimes you don't see the great thing that comes around the corner. So it's important to remember that your world takes care of you. So it's good to have that mantra. And it's a mantra I have all the time, my world takes care of me. Sometimes things don't go the way I want to. I have to accept that my world takes care of me. It didn't go the way I wanted it to, because why? Because maybe I don't know what's best. Maybe there's a benevolent force in the universe that knows better what's for me than me. Maybe it's an energy or force within me, like the God within, right? That's guiding me and making sure that I get to where I'm supposed to get to with the least amount of hassle possible. Obviously, you can't get away from hassle and strife in life. There's always going to be some form of hassle and strife in life or something to deal with, but it's how you perceive it will dictate how you deal with it, right? So if you keep the mantra, my world takes care of me, things are happening for me and not to me, then you'll be able to view it from the right perspective, and you'll find by doing that, and I'm not saying by doing that magically things will work out in your favor, I'm saying keep this thought here in your head, keep the thought of my world takes care of me, and then you'll see the evidence that your world takes care of you. Do you understand me? So you need to be able to keep that thought in mind when things are going the way or not going the way that you want them to go, so you can see how your world does take care of you, so you can see what things working out in your favor, because they will. And I know it can be difficult sometimes to take on this perspective, but hey, we have to do it. It's better than taking the whole perspective of, things aren't working out, everything is crap and so forth, because that's not going to get you anywhere, right? So hope that's helped. If you've got any comments or any questions on it, obviously by all means comment below. Give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Remember to hit notification, hit the subscribe and notification bell icon so you can get notified next videos when they come up. And if there's anything you want specifically, let me know. Like I say, I'll be putting out exercise videos for you as well. I'll give you some hints and tips on how you can get around some of these things that come up as and when they come up as well, so you can handle them a lot more easier. Anyway, we'll leave it there and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.